Hi, my name is Adam Massey. For my third speech, the demonstrative speech, I'm going to be demonstrating how to make a proper form tackle. The title of my speech is going to be Football, a Game of Inches. And when you think about football, it's definitely a game of inches. Whether you make or miss a field goal, it's by a few inches. Whether you are in bounds or out of bounds, it's a thing of inches. Whether it's a football or a fumble or a touchdown, it's a game of inches. But the inches that aren't mentioned enough are the inches away from injury that so many players are right today. And so that's what I'm going to be talking about, the spinal cord injuries and the concussion injuries. Now obviously I'm not a doctor, I don't look like a doctor, so I'm just going to go in the proper procedure while playing that you can prevent these injuries. And according to the National Federation of State High School Associations, 1.1 million students participated in high school football last year. And this is important to our audience, our lovely audience over here, because maybe one day they'll have a child that's playing football, and they want, of course, their child to be safe and to use the proper technique. My credentials are I've been playing for 6 years on one of the best teams in the state, one of the best coaching staffs in the state, and I feel that I am more than qualified to give a speech about how to make a proper form tackle. And the title of my speech, or the 3 fundamental aspects of a form tackle, are eyes up, head across, and run your feet. Starting off with eyes up. When I mean eyes up, obviously you're wearing a helmet and your vision's going to be restricted, and the opponent's not going to be standing still. So when he's juking and jiving, you got to maintain full eye contact on his midsection, because his shoulders and everything can be going all over the place. But that really doesn't matter as long as you make the tackle and you have eye contact. You won't miss the tackle. Secondly, it prevents injuries. When you lower your head like this, or just spear them like that, then you're obviously going to get a jammed neck, concussion, injury to the other player, and that's just not what we want. And that's another reason. The third reason is it's illegal. Just don't do it. You harm the other player and harm yourself. Secondly, moving on, we have get your head across. And by getting your head across, you're obviously going to be tackling the ball carrier. The ball carrier is obviously going to be holding the ball in his right or left hand. And so when he's doing that, you got to get your head across to this side so he can't run through, you can't break your tackle, and you don't just simply bump him while you're going by. He doesn't break your tackles, for one. You don't miss any, you don't have any inadvertent contact by lunging at his knees, getting a concussion that way, hurting his knees. You don't go up top and get a helmet, concussion, stuff like that. It's just best for all parties involved if we just get your head across, and it makes for an easier tackle. And on the plus side, any contact with the ball could result in a fumble, which is always good, because that's the point of the game, is score. You got to score to have the ball. You have to have the ball to score, excuse me. After you have your eyes up and your head across, the last thing you got to do is run your feet. And run your feet is obviously running your feet. You run your feet so you don't get trucked in case you're tackling a bigger person. You run your feet so that all the rest of your teammates can help with the tackle, assist with it. And you also run your feet just to put the exclamation point on a really good tackle. So, Sully, could you come here while I demonstrate? Proper form tackle is as such. Eyes up, head across to the ball, wrap up, and run your feet. And just to conclude, 3 aspects of a form fundamental tackle are eyes up, head across, and run your feet. And while they are the correct technique to make a tackle, they're not always taught by every coaching staff in America. And if you do have a son that plays, it is just as much responsibility as on you as it is on the coaching staff to make sure he's doing the things the right way, make sure he's safe. So as long as you do that, you won't end up on the bad side of the game of inches. Thank you very much.
Solid.